Hi, my name is Ofentse, and this is day 2 of me posting every single day until I forget to. I actually have a computer science test tomorrow. But today I just wanted us to briefly talk about procrastination and just the actual truth behind it. And when we basically define procrastination, we say it's when you postpone something, when you say I'll do it later, or the more formal definition. Actually, let me Google it now. So it says here that procrastination is the act of delaying or postponing a task. And from this definition, we are making procrastination to be this huge thing that happens to us, or like we're like, I'm a master procrastinator. It's something that we do. But in actual fact, procrastination is just a distraction in disguise. Disguise. You are disguise. These guys with a G. We are making it to be this. It's actually a distraction in disguise. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's not that you are postponing something or you're saying I'll do it later. The actual truth is that you're doing something right now that you enjoy more than the task that you're supposed to do. Hence, you're postponing it. So for some people, it's their phone, right? So let's say you're scrolling on your phone and you have that task that you have to do, and you say, meh, I'll do it later. The only reason you're saying I will do it later is because you have this phone in front of you to keep you occupied right now. If this phone was not there, you wouldn't get the chance to say I will do it later because you don't have a distraction. So I just want you to ask yourself the question, if your distraction was not there, if your phone was not there, or if you didn't sleep that much. There are people who procrastinate to sleep, right? There are people who procrastinate by listening to music. There are people who procrastinate by, spending too much time outside. I don't know. There are all these different factors. We are all unique, right? So just ask yourself, if you didn't have that one distraction in your life, would you still be in a position to say, I will do it later? And the answer to that is probably not. And why? Because you wouldn't have anything to hide behind, right? And the actual truth is that we don't postpone tasks, we replace them, right? So instead of doing my work, I choose to stay on TikTok. And these replacements that we do, they feel easier, they feel safer, they are more enjoyable. They're things that give us more peace. Even with me, on any day, I would rather scroll on TikTok than to do my homework. It's a natural thing. But I just want you to remember that every single time we replace what is easier with what actually matters, we are basically stretching the gap between who we are and who we want to be. And unfortunately, that gap that we're creating, the more we postpone tasks, the more we choose the comfortable position, that gap doesn't close overnight. It closes the moment you decide to take that distraction away. The moment you decide that, okay, when I am here, I'm sitting down and I'm saying to myself, I will do it later. What am I currently doing such that I can't do this task at the current moment? Oh, okay, I'm on my phone. Let me put my phone away. Yes, let me say I'm putting my phone away and I'm not starting with the task. Fold your arms and see what you can do outside of that distraction. And you will realize that without that distraction, your mind will automatically incline towards that task that you're supposed to do. So all I'm saying is that we should stop painting procrastination as this huge master thing that we all suffer from, when in fact it's these small distractions that are actually procrastination in disguise. So for today, just try and recognize those moments whereby you actually procrastinate and pay very, very careful attention to what you're doing at that current moment. And whatever that thing is that you're doing when you say I'll do it later, that is your distraction. and you should take the actionable steps towards reducing or eliminating that distraction. Thank you.